think of this as, rural America. There's just, you don't see this kind of stuff. It's Friday nights for, $500 kind of stuff. $1 million race, that's a big damn deal.
Think of it as much as, just another race, but it's really hard to do that. You're talking about $1 million.
As a pure adrenaline junkie, race fan, I put this night on my calendar over a year ago, and we weren't gonna miss it.
When there's $1 million on the line, there's a lot of nerves, but when I start that car up, I feel like all that goes away.
In sprint car racing, dirt track racing, Eldora was the biggest intimidating place. If you could conquer Eldora, man, you had sprint car racing kind of whipped. The old theory was you had to get up on the wall, you had to be brave enough to get up there and get the job done.
This isn't just somebody buying parts and bolting together. There's a lot of people, a lot of skilled people behind the scenes that you don't see and don't hear about, and there's a lot of time spent trying to get these cars to go fast. Don't let anybody tell you can't do something. Follow your heart, follow your gut, follow your dreams, and we've proved that you can start something from the ground up and accomplish some of the biggest things in sprint car racing.
Go for it. You've earned it, and you deserve this. You deserve it.
The sport's grown in general just since I've started in the past 10 years that I've been on the Outlaw Tour or been at these big races with the Kings Royal, historical big one coming back. Just all these big races that are able to pay what they pay. They wouldn't do it if the fan base wasn't growing.
The fans here at Eldora are great. Logan has a lot of fans here. It's amazing because when they come up to the t-shirt trailer, it's just a great feeling that they're here to support him just as much as we're here to support him. Logan could have a bad night and the fans at the end of the day really make up for all that because he could be really down on himself and a little boy or girl could come up to him and it will turn his mood totally around.
But the people here, the fans, the passion, the national anthem, all of it, fireworks going off, and I'm getting butterflies just talking about it a little bit, and that's what you want. If there ever comes a time where I pull in and walk through the tunnel and I'm now kind of in awe of this place and a little bit nervous, it's time to be doing something else.
Our fans are what make our sport and what keep us doing the things that we love. T-shirts, racing competitively, Logan, my dad, Jacob getting to do what they've loved their entire life.
We're fortunate enough to have a CEO of a Fortune 500 company here that's been to every major sporting event from the Super Bowl to the Masters, and it was his first time. He's like, this is fantastic. This is just as exciting as all those events.
Fans showing up at the racetrack, I feel like you're gonna have a record attendance this weekend here at Eldora, and it just makes you feel good for somebody that loves sprint car racing. I have since I was a very little kid, and to see so many people feel the same way and come out and support it and have such a good time, bring their families, bring their kids and see the kids love it and be in the same position that I was when I was 7, 8 years old and looking at these drivers and wanting to be like them one day. To see all the people come in the pit area afterwards, talk to them, just makes you feel really good that the sport's growing and it's going to be around for a long time.
Coming to us from Hanover, Pennsylvania, the Dryden, Duramax, C&D Rig, Federated Auto Parts number 1 asset is Logan Schuhart.
Time is all the way to the top spot with a 12.978 for Logan Schuhart. Schuhart's second effort's quicker, goes a 12.908, 12.908, and Logan Schuhart is now atop the totem pole.
Danger, danger, just flew out the hangar. Out the darkness, how they made us. Found the light, now I've been on the rise. Woke the hive and now we all alive.
The pace about to pick up considerably. You see him roll down here towards turn number 4, and the first green flag of racing action for the Eldora Million happens right now. Big run for Logan Schuhart, quick to strike for the 1S car.
Boy, Brady Bacon nearly come together with the 83. And look at the 1S to Logan Schuhart. Schuhart from the 8th starting spot to 2nd, going after the leader, Garrett Williamson.
Boy, he was gone faster. Brett Benson, the singles bar there for the 1S car, moves into the number 2 spot. Now hot pursuit of Garrett Williamson up front. Top 2 have broken away.
Schuhart is hustling that Shark Racing Dryden Duramax number 1S car. From 8th to 1st, I say it all the time, we make these guys
clock, head towards the infield. Green flag set to fly on A-Main number 1 of the night. 25 laps of distance, $12,000 up for grabs, but there's points. And every lap matters. Kenahassie down on the inside, Aaron Reitzel to the outside. The pace picks up, the green flag set to fly, and we are underway.
Battle for fifth. Logan Schuhart down to the inside of the 49X of Cale Thomas. Thomas up on the high side. They were battling as Schuhart comes back on the bottom. There's another one in the books. Logan Schuhart continuing to pressure Cale Thomas for the fifth spot in turn 2. Schuhart's right there. He's moved off the bottom to more in the middle of the racetrack.
And Schuhart, one of the few drivers, can drive right through the middle of the racetrack. Out turn number 2, dodges down to the inside. Challenge, and he'll pick up a spot. 49X shuffle back behind Schuhart, moves into 5th on the field. Now sets his sights out ahead.
Logan Schuhart takes the spot from Donnie Shaw. Move the 1S into the 4th spot off the turn number 4. There's one coming off the pace.
Definitely a lot of opportunity there. You know, that it'd be life-changing to win that amount of money.
You know, when the late models had it, we had often talked about it. Wouldn't it be awesome? Could you imagine if sprint cars would have a $1 million race?
Thank you, man. Good luck tonight.
It looks like it's going to be a very exciting race. It's a very tight race, so it'll be fun to watch.
It's going to be an awesome evening. We want to wish Logan all the best. He's just such a great all-American race car driver. We could not be more happy that he's our brand ambassador.
I feel like it's my job to be the best that I can possibly be, whether it's a 10,000 win race, a $1 million to win race.
And I think about what it could do for my dad and how hard he's worked. And Logan, of course, the team, like what it will do for all of them. So it's life changer.
You know, I gave the old Herb Brooks, this is your time, you know, and he says, no, this is our time.
Hello and welcome to the Eldora Million at Eldora Speedway, the richest race in dirt track racing history.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls,
the Eldora Million is underway. Up front, your race leader, already into lap traffic for Logan Schuhart.
This lead of 1.532 seconds as he enters lap traffic.
That we were talking about, that caution flag coming out with 30 laps remaining.
Let's choose.
Hey guys, keep an eye on Logan Schuhart's car here when he comes by. It looked like the brake rotor was on fire, but I wasn't sure if it was something that was turning into a bigger problem.
Got fire and safety out kind of chasing that 1S car down in turn number 3 as we speak, so they're taking a look underneath the back of the race car as well. There you go, 30 laps remain. The Eldora Million, we're set to get back to life as we unleash the herd.
Halfway home, 25 down and 25 to go. The Eldora Million, and it's been all Logan Schuhart. Got off the turn number 2, Jet. He can start to see the back of the pack in lap traffic. You can only imagine the emotions that Shark Racing is going through right now. Check Krister as they watch their 1S. Bobby Allen's grandson chasing $1 million payday with 3 to go.
The white flag comes out as the final voyage of velocity in the Eldora Million. Look out, Schuhart ricochets off the wall, throttles it up out of 2 and down to back chute he goes.
Final 2 left-hand turns. Logan Schuhart to the middle of 3 and 4. Off at turn number 4. Logan Schuhart, you are a millionaire!
Really, there's so many emotions you can't even really describe them because they all just happen so fast.
I just cannot stop thinking about how happy I am for my dad and Logan, and a life-changing experience and what it's going to be able to do for his career and for Dad, how he can just keep continuing to build the team and make it better and better and grow stronger and stronger.
It's just a message and never giving up, and you can't just go buy this. You can't just throw a bunch of money at a sprint car operation and have the kind of success that that Logan and Jacob and Shark Racing looking to attain.
I mean, he deserves it, man. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, I remember going on the road when I was like 10 years old, 6 years ago, and I was sleeping in the toter with him. Him and I were sharing a bed. Just how far he's come. You know, he has a nice motorhome and all this stuff he's built. He's built it from the bottom to the top, you know. I don't know, the amount of emotions when we went across the finish line to heighten even more when we went across the scales and the light turned green, to afterwards just seeing family, friends, sponsors, everybody jumping up and down, screaming and yelling, emotions just all over the place. So best feeling in the world. I don't know how I can explain it, but to win a race like that's just amazing. So happy for my team and everybody that's been a part of it since we very first started.
I just kept feeling, and you don't want to, you know, jinx anything, but I kept feeling in my heart, this is his night. Like, he's worked for this, and this is his night.
For me, it was the amount of people that were crying on the stage, you know, and just all the competitors, you know, everybody coming up and congratulating Logan and us and everything. And it was legitimate, like everybody was really rooting for us, and that was awesome.
No, definitely a special moment. I knew she was around there somewhere, so I asked a few people, like, where's my girl at? Where's Summer at? And no, she is very emotional, very excited. She knows how I feel, some of the struggles that I've had with, you know, being down on myself and feeling like, you know, being in certain positions in big races and feeling like I let my team down, or you know, she's the one that hears that. She's the one I talk to and tell those things to. So I think she was leaving that emotion on her sleeve, and I was able to give her a big hug and just kind of share that moment with her and celebrate with her, and it was definitely a special moment for us.